So, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today I will be doing my makeup rehab. So, my makeup rehab update for the month of October. So this is my basket of empties and purchases. Hopefully I get them right because I don't normally put them in the same basket. But today I decided to be dumb. If you do not know what a makeup rehab is, it's basically, well, mine is structured around, it's just Steph and Emily and Max's video, so I kind of combined the both. I have a beauty bank, which is basically like an allotted number of credits that I have available to spend on makeup, and I'm including nail polish because if I don't, I might just go ham with nail polish, which I have not in the past, but I just want to make sure I don't like have a habit of going ham with nail polish. Every time I use up a makeup product, I get a credit back. So I also have an eyeshadow beauty bank, which is for eyeshadows, because if I allowed myself to buy eyeshadow palettes using my regular beauty bank, I would just buy eyeshadow palettes. So, and there's such a huge discretion with eyeshadow palettes. Like, you could buy a 10 pan palette or you could buy a 100 pan palette and it would still only be one beauty bank credit. So that's why I have a separate beauty bank for eyeshadows, and it's for the number of pans. It's not for the number of palettes I can buy. Skincare does not count towards my beauty bank, but it does not count against it either. So I'm gonna start with empties like I normally do. So the first thing I'm picking up is this Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Steeped Invigoration Rose, Tangerine, and Tea Moisturizing Body Lotion with Shea Butter and Vitamin E. Compared to my ASO De Janeiro body lotion, this is ass. It really dried out my skin and I just felt like it didn't work. Whereas the ASO De Janeiro body lotion, it's been, I want to say about, how many hours? It's been nearly 24 hours since I showered and put on this body lotion, but my skin still feels moist. Yeah, I don't recommend this unless you have skin that is not extremely dry like mine is. And I have keratosis pilaris. I feel like this made it worse. But it smells really good. It's not worth what it did to my skin. And the sad part is I have 2 more bottles of these to go through because I'm a dumbass and I every year forget that Bath & Body Works is not good for your skin. It's the semi-annual sale, I swear. Another product I finished up is the CRV Foaming Facial Cleanser. I used to use like more bougie cleansers. This is for normal to oily skin. Both my fiance and I use this and it just works, man. It's like only $11, maybe it's 15, I don't remember. But it lasts like half a year for 2 people. And I only use this in the shower, so I keep it in the shower, but I feel like towards the end it kind of refills with water because the new jar I have, or the new bottle I have, is the product coming out is way thicker than what was coming out of this at the very end. This is the last skincare product, and then I have makeup empties. So this is the Up and Up oil-free eye makeup remover compared to Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. This stuff is so good. They're constantly running out of this at my local Target, so I try and get a 2-pack whenever I can, but like I don't hoard it. So if I already have a 2-pack, I don't buy another one because these last quite a while. Unfortunately, these don't remove my waterproof mascara that easily. Like, I have to let it soak for this to work, but this works pretty well on the rest of my makeup. And it also does not sting my eyes. I have to use an eye makeup remover because I cannot use my cleansing balm on my eyes. It blinds me and I have really sensitive eyes. What I like about that one is it's not scented. The one I'm using right now is scented and it's gross. The first makeup empty I have is the Milk Makeup Stick in the shade Lit. I don't know if this is a deluxe size sample or this is like the cheaper version you can buy, but basically it is like flush. Whatever you see, that's plastic right here. I'm not scraping this product out. It is not worth it because I have so many other highlighters. I had to finish this on my body because it no longer matched my skin tone. Like, it was way too light. It was already almost done, so I didn't feel bad about using it on my body. I just wanted it out of my collection. And the second, oh fuck. And the second makeup product that, well, I guess the only other makeup product I finished up is the Innisfree Matte Mineral Press Setting Powder. So this is a Project Pan spoiler, but not by much because I was almost done with it anyways. Ta-da! Oh, let me cover the mirror. It's gone. I'm so happy. This expires at the end of the year, but it's dead now. So I'm so glad I used this up completely because I originally purchased this to use as like a touch-up powder, like a blotting powder when I was at work, but now I have a separate powder that has SPF in it for touch-ups. And this is a really good setting powder actually. I would recommend this. This was only $8 at my Marshall's, but I only saw it once unfortunately. But you can get this at like, I think Yes Style or something like that. It's not very expensive. It should not be more than $8. If it's less than $8, perfect. If you have oily skin, I would recommend the loose version over this one, but this one's more travel friendly. And towards the end, I had to smash it to bits and grind it into powder to use up because I could not get it with my brush. So that's how I got it out so cleanly. But I do really like this powder. I used it to set my foundation, and I also have used it as a blotting powder. It works so well for both. I would buy it again if I had it locally available, but unfortunately I don't. And I also have a Ben Nye translucent setting powder, so I'm set for 2 years. Or maybe not because of oily skin, but I'm set for quite a while. Moving on to my purchases. I'm going to talk about the makeup last, but so I did purchase some makeup related items. I got these from Marshall's. These are the Real Techniques, oh wait, I said it right. Flawless Base Set 2.0 for foundation, contour, and highlighter. I have unfortunately broken some of my brushes. The bristles, yeah, the bristles came off the handle, so I can no longer use it. And like there's water damage basically. I guess I soaked it too long, or you're not even supposed to soak it. And I try to keep the water level underneath the bristles, but and I try not to soak it, but what can you do? This is why I don't like buy super expensive brushes, because I'm like worried that I will destroy them. So I picked these up. They were $7 each, and it comes with 3 brushes, which I thought was a really good deal because I am so used to buying cheap brushes. But I think Real Techniques will hopefully last a lot longer than e.l.f. or Wet n Wild, which are the brushes I've been breaking. Not on purpose, but I guess maybe I don't know how to clean my brushes properly without damaging them. And then I also picked up this compact curler. This is a mascara, not mascara, this is an eyelash curler. And I had one from Muji that I absolutely loved until it broke on me, and I was so upset. I saw this at a Japanese grocery store, and I decided to pick it up. So there's a blue one that was translucent for $7, and then there was this one for $11, and I was like, this one looks cuter, and I'm going to be using it every single day, so I'm going to pick up this one. There was nothing wrong with the blue one, I just wanted this one more. And my fiance actually ended up buying it, so thanks finance. I have not opened this yet, but I'm sure it will work because it's from an Asian brand, and it comes with a second pad at the bottom, so that's cool. It's probably going to last as long as I don't break the back. It was the clasp in the back that broke on the Muji one, so I hope it won't break on this one either. I actually really like this. It's good for travel, but I also prefer to use these every day because it's so much less bulky than my Shu Uemura lash curler. And then I picked up ASO De Janeiro. This is the bombarded cream. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me because I don't want to sound like an idiot on the internet. Well, it's too late, but you know, even more so. I love this. It's perfect for people with keratosis pilaris. I think this is the one specifically formulated for people with keratosis pilaris. This is my second jar. This is so damn expensive. It's $48, and I buy it because my skin loves it, and I needed to heal from the damage that stupid Bath & Body Works body lotion did to me. And This smells so good. I hate the scent of coconut. There's no coconut in this one like there is in the original yellow and turquoise bottles or containers. I wish they made this in like, you know, a gallon sized container, but I can only dream. I will stock up on these during the Sephora VIB sale, but for now I just have to suck it up and buy it full price and hope it lasts until the sale. So I'm hoping the sale is soon because this is not going to last me that long. It is pretty much new. I've only used it for a week, so I have maybe 4 more weeks worth of use of this, and my goodness, my skin feels so moisturized and my KP has been going down because of this, and to me it's worth every penny even though it's very expensive. Moving on to my purchases that will take credits out of my beauty bank. I finally found my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade, wow, there's, oh, shade 0. So this is just a sample size, but it's like a deluxe sample size. So this is what it looks like. I cannot wait to tightline with this, or get as close to tightlining as I can with this, because my eyes are so watery, so I'll probably have to just do it right above my waterline. I'm glad I got this. It was like a gift with purchase type of thing, so this is going to count against me. I did mention this in my last makeup rehab, which went up kind of late, so I could not find this, but I ended up finding it under a pile of bags on the floor of this room. So I just needed to clean my apartment to find it. I am losing stuff left and right because I just put it somewhere and then put other stuff on top of it, which is what happened to me in my engagement ring, which is why I'm wearing it less now, because after finding it I have put it in a secure place so I don't lose it again. Spoiler alert, it was in the laundry basket. So I just realized one day I hadn't seen it for like 24 hours and I was panicking, and then the next morning I looked in like 2 trash cans, it was not there. I looked on the floor, looked everywhere, and my fiance asked me if I put it in my pocket, and I said I'm not dumb enough to put like an engagement ring in my pocket, but when I went to the laundry basket, there it was. So yes, I was dumb enough to put it in my pocket. Anyways, last product is this nail polish from Habit. It is the shade Cavalier. I almost said Cadaver, which is not the same. So this is very expensive nail polish. The cap is way bigger than the nail polish itself. This is supposed to be like vegan, cruelty free, clean, stuff like that. I don't really buy into that stuff, but the reviews were good, and I've been looking for a yellow nail polish, and I figured might as well try this one. And I need like a mustard color one because a lighter yellow would look terrible against my skin tone. So I'm probably going to put this on after this video, and I'm really excited because I need to remove my current nail polish to put this on. Okay, let's talk about the 21 days of beauty sale. I mentioned it briefly in my last makeup rehab video, which actually went up today. So I am pre-filming quite a ways in advance, but I'm not expecting to use up anything or receive anything anytime soon. I looked through the 21 days of beauty sale and was like thinking, would I change my mind about anything? And I kind of changed my mind about Too Faced. Like at first I thought that the company would go downhill after the original founders left in June, but the company reviews have been actually glowing since the founders left. So I have put Too Faced back on my my purchase list. I guess it's on my watch list now. Like, you know, if I see anything I might not just jump and buy it, especially since I don't really have, like, I don't have that many beauty bank credits. Like I have 1 right now because I used up 2 products, and then I used up 2 products, I brought 2 products, and so I don't have that many credits now. I only have 1. I also did not use up any or hit pan on any eyeshadows, so I still only have like 14 credits. And most of Too Faced's products are like 18 pan palettes or more. So anyways, yeah, I put them back on my watch lists instead of my will not buy list. And by the time I decided that, the brow wig that I wanted to buy a while ago from Too Faced, because I received a sample and I really liked it, that sale day was gone. So I was kind of like, oh, well, I guess I'm really not buying anything now. Because originally I wanted the Glam Glow mud mask, but then the reviews were so conflicting that I was like, no, I won't risk it. I still have some of my charcoal mask left. I'll just finish that up. So for beauty products that left my collection that were not included in my beauty bank, I did declutter my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow mini to my brother's girlfriend because she really wanted a powder bronzer, because I think she had used up hers, and I said, don't buy one. I have the Charlotte Tilbury one and I can give it to you because I will not be pale enough to use it this year. I would have to wait another year because I got too much sun this year. Like, there's a certain range that I will get pale depending on how tan I get in the summer, and this year I'm not going to be as pale as other years. I just feel it. So I decluttered that to her, but declutters do not count towards my beauty bank. So if I declutter something, it's like 0. Like, I don't get a credit for it, even though it was 2 products. So yeah, that's in my September notes. Hello, I am back, and I have, well, you can't tell, quite a few products that I want to pan at the end of this year, or by the end of this year. I know a lot of people are planning to pan for 2023, but I feel like it's still a little bit too early for me to do that. Like, it will probably be a video I will release in December, because this year I wanted to do a successful vlogmas, so I have like videos planned for then. Yeah, but for now, this is what I want to finish by the end of this year. If you have not seen my makeup inventory video, I said that I want to reach 100 or less makeup products by the end of the year, and most of them I'm hoping will be from using up products. And I don't have 17 items in my basket right now. I am currently at 117 makeup products. This does not count fragrance or skincare or nail polish or anything like that. It's just makeup. So let's get started. Some of these products are in project pans. A lot of them are not. So starting with this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I've had this for about 2 years. I feel like I'm really close. Maybe a third of the way down. I'm pretty sure I can finish this by the end of the year, and that would be exciting because then I would finally get to use the new setting spray I bought in April of this year. So yep, I feel like this will be an easy use. I don't usually put setting sprays into my project pans, but like I said, I'm trying to show you guys what I want to finish by the end of the year. So you may or may not see these in project pans. They may already be in project pans, like I said, but it's kind of like a will be panning, like I have to. And then I have my Smashbox Halo Healthy All-in-One, or Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 25. This is kind of new. I don't know how much I have left in it, but this has gotta go. And I'm sure I can use it up by the end of the year if I just remember to wear it more often. I feel like I use up foundation way faster than the average person because I have a big face, and also I prefer full coverage, and I use a sponge. So with all those things combined, yes, I'm going to use up more foundation than the average person does. I don't really like foundation. I don't know if that made sense, but I just want to get this out of my collection as soon as possible. It would be great if I could finish this before the end of the year and then finish my BB cream, which is like got less than half of it left. So this is another product that I want out of my collection by the end of this year. It is in a project pan right now, but I feel like I'm not very close to. Yeah, I don't think I'm close to halfway with this even. Like, I still got quite a ways to go, but there is a lot of air in here, so I can't tell right now. I have 3 primers that I want to finish up. So I have the DHC Skin Velvet Coat I decluttered this out of my collection and then I brought it back in because I was like, you know what, I think I can still use it. It would be a shame to just throw it away because I cannot donate this to anyone. It's so old, and maybe it will work well with my foundation, and I think it does actually. So I will be so happy when this is gone because I hate silicone based primers, but this I will tolerate for now because I don't wear this every single day. I only wear it on days where I wear foundation, which is not very often, to be honest. And then I have these two minis. So I have the one size Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. It's got 5 milliliters in it, so I'm not anticipating this taking up too long to finish. And then I have the Milk Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer, which is 4 milliliters. This was free and this cost 100 points at Sephora, so what the hell. Anyways, I think these two will be very easy to use up when I finish my DHC primer. So these will be kind of like gimmies. I feel like they did inflate my makeup inventory by a bit because I did count them in my makeup inventory. So it would be very easy to get it out as well. For blushes and bronzers and stuff like that, I have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculptor palette. This is in a project pan, so this is kind of spoilers, but I do want to finish the two powders at the top, which are Strobe Light and Dim Light. I am so damn close. Do you see this shit? Like, I want this out, and I count by pans, so I don't count the whole product as one. I count each product, like each pan in here. So if this were full, this would be 6, but right now it's only 4. So I think I can finish both of the two top powders by the end of the year. I don't think I will finish the blush. If I do, I would be very impressed with myself, but I really don't think it's doable by the end of the year. So I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. And for bronzers, I want to finish this Milk Makeup Bronzer. I did roll it up quite a bit to see how much I have left, and the answer is I still have a lot. And I am finishing this up on my body because I think it's too heavy for my face, and when I use it now, it just does not show up. Like, I feel like it blends out into nothing when I do blend it out, so that's why I'm using it up on my body, because at least I can see it there. And this is a year old. It's a cream product. I don't want to be using it on my face. I think this only has, oh, it has a 12-month shelf life, but I just want this out of my collection because I did go through a cream phase, like, you know how a lot of people do who are on YouTube especially, and I just realized it's not for me. I have really greasy skin. This is too heavy. Foundation is too heavy. I just don't want cream products in my life. So this has got to go. It is really good though. Like, if you want to try out the Milk bronzer stick, I recommend getting the mini because it will take you forever to finish it anyways. And also the mini formula is better than the full-size formula. For brows, I have actually two things. So the first one is this Too Faced brow wig. Brush On Hair Fluffy Brow Gel. It's in the shade dark brown. It's a little weird. I feel like there's actual hairs in here, like fibers. And this looks really good on my brows. I wanted to save this for my wedding day. And then after that, I will use this up because there's not that much in here. There is 5.5 milliliters. This looks like really natural and really good. Wow, vocabulary. I try to use this on days where I'm going to work because it looks less harsh than what I'm wearing right now, which is a brow pencil, and it's actually the next product that I'm going to talk about, which is the Pure Arch Nemesis 4-in-1 brow pencil. So this is how much I have left of it. There's not much at all, but look, this has taken me so long to get to this point, and I can definitely see visible progress now. I am done with the other end, which is the skinny side, but I still have quite a ways to go with the triangular side, and I just want this out. It's not my favorite brow pencil, but it does last forever. So if you want a good bang for your buck, get this, because this is, I think, a little under 30 or around $30, but it will last you the whole damn year. And for reference, I always have to like completely draw my brows in whenever I do it, and it's lasted me this long. So if you have more brows than I do, it will last you even longer. For my only eyeshadow I have in here, because eyeshadow is a funny thing in my makeup inventory. Like, if I use up one eyeshadow, it's not going to really make much of an impact on my numbers. So I want to use up this cream shadow stick anyways because I am so close. This isn't a project pan. This is how much I have left. It's just a little bit of a nub. I like wearing this on the days I go into the office because it's so easy. It's like you just swipe it on and then blend it a little bit and then you're good to go. But I think soon I will have to start using this on my body because this is not supposed to have that much of a shelf life. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's only 6 months and it's been quite a while. This has lasted me so long. I think this was a 100-point perk as well. I'm never getting one of these. Well, how should I say it? I don't want to get another one of these for a very long time because they are so hard to go through and you're basically stuck with this. This is like a whole commitment. It is very hard to go through this. So I think soon I might have to just use it up on my body to use it up completely because I do have other eyeshadows that I would rather go through than this. Even though this is very nice, there's other eyeshadows that I like more. So maybe I will just use this on like my collarbones or my shoulders or something like that because it's very pretty. And I feel like once you shear it out, it can give you like the same effect as a highlighter. And then I have 3 lip products that I want to use up by the end of the year. I have these 2 tiny lip liners from Wet n Wild. So this is 711 Chestnut. It's very short. I think it's about 4 inches max. And the same with 712 Willow, which is in my project pan currently. And this is like I'm wearing it right now. I forgot to put on a lip gloss on top, but it's like my lips but better kind of color. But these are extremely drying. They're also kind of old, but they were drying to begin with, so it's not because they're old that they're like drying. The formula's changed. It's just never been extremely moisturizing, but I think some people prefer that. Not me. And also from Wet n Wild, I have this Coffee Cat lip gloss in the shade Deja Brew. This is really pretty. It works well as like a topper over my lip liner and also works well on its own. I think it's pigmented enough to kind of like mask any, I guess, color differences in my lip. Like if my bottom lip is not the same color as my top lip, it will even them out because it is opaque enough to cover it. And yeah, I really like this lip gloss. I was planning on panning the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, but I realized that that will take me forever. It took me almost a whole damn year to go through it, and I've been working on it on the side for like 2 months and barely made any progress. Like, not in a project pan, just on my own, and it's very disheartening. But I think with this one I can use it up, and it is from an older collection, so I would want it to be out of my collection by the end of the year anyway. I used to go through lip glosses so fast, which is 0.12 ounces. Okay, yeah, this shouldn't be a problem to go through. For reference, I think the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, like the gloss bomb, is 0.3 fluid ounces, which is almost triple this size. So I'm used to lip glosses that are 0.1 fluid ounces, so this should be really easy to go through, I'm hoping. Because in the past I've just gone through lip glosses really quick, so that's why I buy bigger lip glosses now and then regret it when it takes me forever to go through. So those are good bangs for your buck, but like I said, I just want this out of my collection because it is older. I do like it and I want to use it while I still can. Yeah, those are all the products I want to pan for the upcoming months, and hopefully by December they will be out of my collection. And I don't think I'm going to do a recap on this. I think you'll just see them in empties in my makeup rehab videos in the future. I don't know if I'm going to do a final, like, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do like a final wrap up at the end of the year for any empties that I might finish, because like I do my makeup rehab videos at the beginning of the month. Some closing thoughts. I am definitely going to be on a blush no buy. I have 18 blushes. Like, I purchased 3 new blushes since my last makeup inventory, and I think back then I already thought I had a lot. So yeah, I feel like I also don't need bronzer or highlighter, especially since I've decluttered. Especially since I've decluttered some, and I'm not really interested in eyeshadows, like especially not palettes, because I know I'm so limited on what I can bring in, and I'm still kind of like, I still have that reality check from decluttering like 8 palettes in the last 3 months, that like I just would feel really disgusted buying a new palette right now, especially since I know that I don't need anything new. So that's how I feel right now. And yeah, I'm trying to save credits for the Sephora VIB sale, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to buy anything makeup related. I would just be buying skincare. So hopefully there'll be more makeup empties in my next update. Like you saw, my lip liners are very low. I have some products that are very low. And yeah, I'm just excited to be using up makeup and not bringing anything into my collection, even though I used up 2 and brought 2 in. It's just so easy to bring stuff in. So I'm really hoping that I don't bring anything in the next update, and if I do, I'm hoping it's just nail polish. So that's everything for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in November.